Discourse community is referred to a group of people who share a common goal, interest. They have communication practice with specific vocabularies, share knowledge, expertise, and give advice and feedback. It's easy to understand, right? No, it's a boring and miserable definition. So how to understand the concept? Let me give an example. There are 4 characteristics of a discourse community. Firstly, the common goal. Let's imagine that you invite your friends to come over after school.
Hey, yo, buddies. Want to come over my place after school?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Then after class, you and your friends will go to your place. In other words, you guys have the same goal. Secondly, specific words in communication. After school, you guys looking for the way to your house?
Bro, where should we go?
I think we should go across the roundabout, then take the left turn after the second T section.
You guys discussing the routes to your house by using specific words and phrases, or communicating with unique vocabularies. Third, sharing knowledge and expertise. You obviously the one know most about the routes, whether it closed or cost extra fees on tolls. So sharing those are very valuable for your friends. Number 4, giving advice and feedback.
So we will drive in the city, right? It's shorter, obviously.
Nah. Highway is less traffic lights and it's faster.
Yeah, and 70 miles per hour is better, bro.
So, receiving advice and feedback from friends not only give us more perspectives of a problem, but also help us improve in general. And those are the characteristics of a discourse community. The bottom line is, discourse community is a group of people who share a common goal, communicate with specific vocabularies, share knowledge and expertise, and on top of that, they giving advice and feedback. Still confusing. Okay, stay tuned. Let me give a more specific example. Introducing accounting learners. It's a discourse community, so it has 4 main characteristics. But first, let's kick off with the community. Obviously, there are learners such as students, MBAs, or even small business owners. Moreover, there are experts in the accounting fields, for example, professors, successful businessmen, or CPAs. And let's start with the goal of us. It's learning accounting. But why learning accounting is even a goal of the community? Isn't it just a simple math or numbers stuff? Basically, accounting is a theoretical field. It means that there are a bunch of theories and principles, making learners miserable and confusing at the very first lessons. Therefore, our ultimate goal is learning accounting together to help the community increasing knowledge in general and reducing stress in the long run. Second, communication practice with specific vocabularies. People even called accounting as a whole different language in business. It's explained why there are mountains of specific words in our community. There are so many to understand all of them. Probably one of them is the one that I don't even familiar with. However, I would love to introduce with you a special phrase in our community. Introducing the cheat sheet. I would say people love name things for no reason. Let me explain. This is a long, wordy, and boring article, and people seem not to really enjoy reading it. So they turn it into a short, wordy, and messy piece of paper and called it the cheat sheet. However, I have to admit that it could be effective when it comes to remember stuffs and boost your creativity. But I don't think this messy sheet is going to work for us on the final exam. Okay, let's move to the next part. Third and fourth. Sharing knowledge and expertise, as well as giving advice and feedback. I consider to group these two as one because in our community, sharing knowledge and giving advice usually go together. So, in our community, there are 3 means of communication. Those are discussing, practicing, and learning. Let me make it more visualizable. We have Facebook page for discussing, YouTube videos for learning materials, and several accounting websites for practicing purposes. First, let's take a look at our means of discussing, the Facebook page. At the introduction of the page, they made a very clear goal and expectation for the community. This group is for accounting students and teachers. That's how the page aimed to be. Learning accounting. Let's dive into our activities, shall we? Knowledge is our top priority, so lessons videos and educating articles are those on the shopping cart. Next, without a doubt, there would be Q&A activities for members connecting, as well as revising knowledge. Those are some notishable discussing activities in our community. Are there anyone wondering about our learning materials? This is my favorite at all-time teacher. YouTube. He is not only teach me everything for free, but also shed a light on my life to become a better man. And this is James, who taught me with all of his passion with accounting and life lessons, and I would love to show you how passionate he is. Within all the years fighting in the accounting battles in the US, James simplified complicated concepts into these understandable, short, and memorable videos. Let me show you something about his passion. Learning accounting in under 5 hours? Yes, you heard me right. Only 5 hours. Very funny.